Hollywood's obsession with flawless beauty has pushed some stars to the brink of unrecognizability. They swear it's all natural, but their faces tell a different story. When fame and vanity collide, the quest for eternal youth can spiral into disaster. Botched procedures, destroyed careers, and shattered self-esteem. Many celebrities have paid the ultimate price in pursuit of perfection. Who's lost their spark? Who's lost it all? Let's reveal the shocking truth behind Hollywood's most regrettable cosmetic surgery tales. Dolly Parton, the legendary country music icon known for her powerhouse hits and larger-than-life personality, has always been candid about her extensive cosmetic procedures. Beginning in the 1980s, she underwent various surgeries to maintain a youthful appearance, including nose surgery, brow lifts, and eyelid enhancements. While these procedures initially refined her look, they gradually altered her natural expressions. Dolly continued her transformation with chin lifts, facelifts, and Botox injections, making her face appear increasingly artificial over time. By the time she reached 60, another facelift left her with a look many described as almost plastic-like. Despite facing complications like swelling and bruising, Dolly Parton has never shied away from discussing her cosmetic procedures. While she admits to some regrets about certain results, she believes these enhancements have helped her maintain her self-image and public presence. Known for her humor and candor, Dolly often jokes about her surgeries, famously saying, "I don't mind having surgery, as long as I can do it and feel good about myself." A strong advocate for women's right to choose their own appearance, she encourages confidence and self-acceptance. Regardless of her cosmetic transformations, Dolly continues to thrive in her music career, remaining a symbol of confidence, resilience, and empowerment in entertainment. Janice Dickinson, once hailed as the world's first supermodel, was celebrated for her groundbreaking career and striking natural beauty. However, her journey with plastic surgery began in her 30s and quickly escalated into a series of procedures that drastically altered her appearance. It started with breast augmentation, followed by facelifts, liposuction, Botox treatments, and cheek implants. Over time, these surgeries left her face stiff and unnatural, erasing the warmth and expressiveness that had once defined her iconic look. Despite facing backlash for her drastically altered appearance, Janice Dickinson remained unapologetic, even appearing on botched surgery reality shows to fix a failed breast augmentation. However, the toll of excessive procedures extended beyond aesthetics. Her obsession with maintaining a youthful look led to significant financial struggles. In 2013, Dickinson filed for bankruptcy, largely due to the mounting costs of her cosmetic surgeries, marking a difficult chapter in both her personal life and career. Despite ongoing criticism, she has consistently defended her choices, remaining a controversial figure in the entertainment world. Her story serves as a stark reminder of the complex relationship between beauty, fame, and self-image in the celebrity industry. Kenny Rogers, the country music legend behind hits like The Gambler and Islands in the Stream, was known for his smooth voice and commanding presence. However, in the late 1990s, feeling the pressure of aging in the public eye, he turned to cosmetic surgery to preserve his youthful image. The most noticeable procedures were facelifts and eyelid lifts, which left him with a perpetually tense expression and unnaturally raised eyebrows. These dramatic changes sparked backlash from fans, who found it hard to recognize him and expressed disappointment over the alterations. Rogers later admitted that the surgeries didn't yield the results he had hoped for, causing him to lose the rugged, natural masculinity that had once defined his look. Despite the controversy surrounding his appearance, Kenny Rogers remained a beloved figure in country music until his passing in 2020. His reflections on aging and fame made him even more relatable to fans, offering insight into the challenges of growing older in the public eye. Roger's journey serves as a reminder of the complexities of aging under the spotlight and the regrets that can arise from chasing youth at any cost. He often emphasized the importance of choosing a reputable and experienced surgeon for cosmetic procedures to minimize risks and complications. His advice, shaped by his own experiences, serves as a valuable lesson for anyone considering plastic surgery, stressing the need for careful decision-making in the pursuit of aesthetic changes. Katie Price, also known as Jordan, has long been recognized for her dedication to self-image and her extensive history of cosmetic procedures. Once a renowned model and reality TV star, she has openly admitted to undergoing numerous enhancements, including breast augmentations, Botox, and lip fillers. While her transformation has kept her in the public eye, it hasn't always been positive. One of her most regrettable experiences occurred in 2017 when a botched lip filler and Botox treatment left her feeling unattractive, prompting her to speak out about the risks of excessive surgery. Over time, repeated procedures have drastically altered her facial features, and complications from her breast implants have only added to her struggles. Despite expressing regret over some past decisions, Katie Price has continued to undergo cosmetic procedures, often sparking criticism for pushing the limits of surgical enhancement. Her ever-evolving appearance remains a topic of debate, with many questioning the long-term effects of her choices. Katie advises others to consult reputable medical professionals before undergoing any cosmetic procedures. She has even faced rejection from surgeons due to health concerns, highlighting the risks of excessive modifications. Her experiences serve as a cautionary tale, offering valuable lessons about the importance of making informed, responsible choices when it comes to plastic surgery. Lisa Rinna's journey through cosmetic surgery is a Hollywood drama in itself. Once admired for her natural beauty on Days of Our Lives and Melrose Place, Rinna's transformation took a controversial turn when she chose permanent silicone lip fillers in her 20s. Her plump lips became her signature look, but the decision came with a heavy price. Over time, the fillers hardened, leaving her lips uneven and unnatural. It took 25 years before she finally underwent corrective surgery, but by then, the damage was irreversible. Her story serves as a cautionary tale about the long-term risks of cosmetic enhancements and the unintended consequences of chasing aesthetic perfection. Lisa Rinna's cosmetic journey didn't stop with her infamous lips. Over the years, she also turned to Botox, fillers, and breast implants, enhancements that many argue made her look overdone and nearly unrecognizable. By 2024, she admitted that some of the fillers hadn't been the best choice for her, prompting her to have parts of them dissolved. Critics continue to see her as a cautionary tale, while fans debate whether she's a victim of Hollywood's impossible beauty standards or the product of her own choices. Despite the backlash, Rinna stands by her decisions, insisting she has no regrets. She embraces her imperfections and even turned her signature lips into the star feature of her beauty brand. But behind her bold, unapologetic exterior, one question lingers. When she looks in the mirror, does she truly feel at peace, or does a shadow of regret still haunt her? Joan Van Arc, an unforgettable star from Knots Landing, was once celebrated for her radiant beauty and commanding screen presence. However, over the years, she became caught up in the relentless pursuit of youth, a pursuit that many believe came at a significant cost. Her first nose surgery in 1991 was subtle, but subsequent procedures, including eyelid surgery, facelifts, Botox, and chemical peels, sparked intense criticism. By the 2000s, her dramatically altered appearance, characterized by pale, overly tight skin and hollowed eyes, left fans in shock. The natural elegance that once defined her was replaced by a look many considered unnatural, making her story a cautionary tale about the extremes of cosmetic enhancements in Hollywood. At the 40th anniversary event for Knots Landing, fans and the media couldn't help but comment on Joan Van Arc's noticeably altered appearance, a stark contrast to the vibrant actress she once was. Her seemingly melted look sparked debate. Was she another victim of Hollywood's rigid beauty standards, or was this a deeply personal struggle with self-image? Although Joan has remained silent about her cosmetic choices, the outcome is undeniable, dividing fans. Some sympathize with her battle against aging in an industry obsessed with youth, while others see her transformation as a cautionary tale. Despite stepping away from the spotlight in recent years, Joan remains a cherished name in entertainment, especially for her iconic role as Valene Ewing in Dallas and Knots Landing. While she no longer appears often on screen, her legacy endures, with audiences continuing to admire her talent and contributions to television history. Mickey Rourke was once a rising star in Hollywood, known for his rugged good looks and undeniable talent. However, after transitioning to a boxing career in the 1990s, he suffered severe facial injuries that led to multiple reconstructive surgeries. Over time, he underwent 5 nose surgeries and several procedures on his cheekbones in an attempt to restore his appearance. Unfortunately, the results were far from what he had hoped. His once chiseled features became swollen and rounder, with overly full cheekbones that lacked natural balance. The excessive use of Botox and dermal fillers only worsened the situation, giving his forehead and lips a shiny, artificial look. What was meant to be a necessary restoration ultimately altered his face in ways that made him nearly unrecognizable to longtime fans. Mickey Rourke has revealed that he is preparing for further cosmetic surgeries to refine his appearance, indicating that his struggle with self-image is ongoing. His reflections on the cosmetic surgery process offer insight into the challenges many celebrities face while trying to maintain their looks in the entertainment industry. Rourke has admitted that choosing the wrong surgeon for some of his past procedures led to unsettling results. Despite the controversies surrounding his transformation, his acting talent remained unaffected. His powerful performance in The Wrestler proved that, regardless of his altered appearance, his passion and skills still shone through in Hollywood. The role earned him critical acclaim, reaffirming that true talent transcends physical changes. Amanda Lepore is a cultural icon, model, singer, and socialite known for her bold presence in the fashion and entertainment world. She first gained recognition as an underground fashion figure in New York before becoming a familiar face in high-profile advertising campaigns, fashion events, and collaborations with renowned photographer David LaChapelle. Lepore began her gender transition at a young age, determined to achieve her ideal feminine appearance through plastic surgery. She started hormone replacement therapy as a teenager and underwent multiple nose surgeries to refine her features. Breast augmentation was one of her first major procedures, helping her achieve an iconic hourglass figure, followed by buttock augmentation to further enhance her curves. Her transformation was not just physical but a personal journey towards self-expression and identity, solidifying her as a fearless advocate for individuality and beauty on her own terms. Amanda Lepore is famous for modifying her body to resemble a living doll. She underwent waist liposuction to achieve the smallest possible waist, and many experts believe she may have had rib removal surgery to attain her extraordinarily slim figure. Amanda embodies personal freedom and the right to control one's body. She has shared that plastic surgery is not just about beauty, but a way for her to express herself, affirm her identity, and challenge societal norms. Her journey has inspired many in the LGBTQ+ community, demonstrating the power of transformation and self-expression. While her choices have sparked debates about extremism and society's pressure for perfection, Amanda remains proud of her decisions, solidifying her place as an irreplaceable icon of her era. Suzanne Somers, once beloved for her cheerful role as Chrissy Snow on Three's Company, was the epitome of natural beauty. But her pursuit of eternal youth came with a heavy price. Fans were shocked as her once soft features morphed into a tight jawline, a frozen forehead from Botox, and overfilled lips that stole her expression. Her radiant smile faded behind taut skin, leaving her almost unrecognizable. While she confessed to having some regrets, Suzanne stood by her decisions, viewing them as her personal journey through aging. Yet for many, the cost of perfection seemed far too high. Suzanne Somers' journey exposes the steep price of chasing perfection. In her pursuit of eternal youth, cosmetic procedures not only changed her appearance, but also altered the public's cherished image of her. A passionate advocate for natural health and wellness, Suzanne has penned books on beauty and self-care. Despite the controversy surrounding her surgeries, she remains a symbol of self-acceptance, demonstrating that aging gracefully can involve a mix of natural treatments and cosmetic enhancements. Her story continues to inspire others to embrace confidence and prioritize health, no matter their age. Goldie Hawn, once adored for her radiant charm in films like First Wives Club and Overboard, has faced mounting speculation about her changing appearance. After the 2014 Academy Awards, fans began noticing subtle shifts in her face, sparking rumors of Botox and dermal fillers contributing to swelling and altering her natural beauty. By 2017, her face seemed dramatically changed, possibly from an overdone facelift, especially around her jawline and cheekbones. The most noticeable transformations were her eyes, which may have been altered by eyelid surgery, giving her a constantly surprised expression, and her once broader nose, which now appeared unnaturally narrow. Goldie Hawn's efforts to maintain her youth have unfortunately backfired, leaving her smile stiff and her expressions rigid, making her nearly unrecognizable from the vibrant star Hollywood once adored. Though she's long advocated for aging with confidence and embracing natural changes, her cosmetic enhancements have altered the very beauty she once celebrated. Despite these changes, Goldie remains a symbol of elegance, humor, and free-spiritedness. Her story serves as a cautionary tale, showing that the pursuit of perfection can come with unintended consequences and reminding others of the true cost of chasing flawlessness. Linda Evangelista, once one of the most iconic supermodels of the 90s, endured an unimaginable tragedy after a cosmetic procedure went horribly wrong. Famous for gracing over 700 magazine covers and representing fashion titans like Chanel and Versace, Linda's beauty was legendary. But after undergoing the cool sculpting treatment in 2015 and 2016, she developed paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, a rare complication that caused abnormal fat growth in her face, chin, thighs, and breasts. The result was a painful transformation. Once flawless features now marred by hardened lumps. Despite undergoing corrective surgeries, Linda continues to cope with the emotional and physical aftermath of the procedure gone awry. Linda Evangelista's once iconic beauty, synonymous with perfection, is now overshadowed by the irreversible changes caused by a failed cosmetic procedure. After retreating from the spotlight and watching her career crumble, Linda took legal action against Cool Sculpting in 2021, fighting for justice over the damage it caused. Her courageous decision to speak out sparked an important conversation about the risks of cosmetic treatments. By 2024, Linda had returned to the fashion world, inspiring a new generation of models and admirers. She remains a symbol not just of her groundbreaking career, but also of resilience and lasting impact on the industry. Michaela Romanini, once called the Italian Paris Hilton, was a glamorous socialite celebrated for her beauty and luxurious lifestyle. But her relentless pursuit of perfection soon took a darker turn. What started with collagen lip injections and Botox treatments quickly became an obsession. Over time, her once plump lips grew increasingly exaggerated, and multiple procedures ended up distorting her features rather than enhancing them. Instead of preserving her youthful charm, these drastic changes made her look artificial and aged beyond her years, turning her into a cautionary tale of the dangers of excessive cosmetic surgery. As Michaela Romanini's obsession with perfection grew, her face became nearly unrecognizable, often drawing comparisons to Donatella Versace for their similarly overdone looks. Now filled with regret, she frequently shares old photos of her youthful, natural self on social media as a painful reminder of what she once was. Her journey has left deep emotional scars, and she continues to struggle with accepting the reflection staring back at her. Reports suggest Michaela is contemplating more surgeries in a desperate attempt to turn back time, but the lingering question remains: can she ever find peace with the woman she has become? Her own path in the entertainment world as a singer, songwriter, actress, and TV personality. While she didn't reach the iconic status of her siblings, she made her mark with hit singles like Heart Don't Lie and Sexual Feeling. LaToya also gained fame in reality TV, particularly for her memorable appearance on The Celebrity Apprentice with Donald Trump. In the late 80s, she embarked on a cosmetic surgery journey, starting with a nose job that many speculated was influenced by her brother's transformation. What began as a small enhancement, however, soon escalated into a series of procedures that left her nearly unrecognizable. LaToya Jackson's transformation grew more dramatic with each procedure, from facelifts to cheek implants, chin lifts to eyelid surgery. Her face became sharper and tighter, at times appearing almost unnatural. Her once delicate nose turned unnervingly narrow and asymmetrical, while her lips became fuller, giving her a smile many compared to the Joker's. Fans were stunned by the changes, often drawing comparisons to her brother Michael's extreme cosmetic journey. Was LaToya's transformation a personal choice, or was she, like Michael, driven by the unrelenting pressures of fame and the need to reinvent herself? Though she's never fully revealed the extent of her surgeries, her altered appearance has become a cautionary tale. These procedures not only erased her natural beauty, but also subjected her to intense public scrutiny, sparking debates about the true cost of chasing perfection in the spotlight. Donatella Versace, once celebrated for her elegance and creative genius behind the Versace brand, became a fashion icon not just for her groundbreaking designs, but also for her dramatic transformation through cosmetic surgery. After the tragic death of her brother Johnny in 1997, she took the reins of the company, cementing her legacy in the fashion world. However, in the 2000s, her personal transformation garnered widespread attention. What began with a subtle nose job evolved into a series of procedures, including facelifts, eyelid surgery, Botox, and dermal fillers. Her changing appearance sparked intense debate, drawing both fascination and concern from the public and the fashion community. Donatella Versace's once youthful, smooth skin took on a waxy texture, her lips grew fuller, her cheeks more sculpted, and her eyes appeared tighter and more exaggerated. As her transformation deepened, critics pointed to the increasingly unnatural look of her facial features, drawing comparisons to the cosmetic struggles of her late brother, Johnny. Despite the intense scrutiny and media chatter, Donatella remains unapologetically confident in her appearance. She continues to embrace her bold fashion sense, cementing her status as a fearless and influential force in the fashion world. Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce Jenner, rose to fame as a gold medalist in the 1976 Olympics before transitioning to television, most notably on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. In 2015, her transition became a landmark moment for the transgender community when she appeared on the cover of Vanity Fair. As part of her journey, Caitlyn underwent several surgeries, including a 10-hour procedure that involved a brow lift, jawline refinement, nose and cheek reshaping, and implants. She continued to enhance her look with lip fillers, Botox, and rhinoplasty to maintain a youthful, feminine appearance. However, critics pointed out the unnatural tightness of her skin, particularly around her eyes and forehead, where it appeared overly stretched and rigid. Caitlyn Jenner has been candid about her transition and cosmetic procedures, becoming a trailblazer for the LGBTQ+ community through her bravery and transformative journey. She embodies self-acceptance and the freedom to express one's true gender, viewing cosmetic surgery as a vital step in aligning her outward appearance with her authentic self. With no regret, Caitlyn stands by her decision, believing these procedures helped her reflect her true identity. Despite ongoing debates about her surgeries, she remains resolute in her transformation, continuing to inspire countless individuals both within and beyond the LGBTQ+ community. Lil Kim, a trailblazer in hip-hop, is now just as well known for her dramatic cosmetic surgeries as for her music career. Over the years, she underwent numerous procedures, including repeated nose jobs and breast augmentations, in an attempt to meet society's beauty standards. However, these surgeries had more negative consequences than positive. Her facial features changed drastically, with an overly narrow nose and a swollen appearance, leading many to feel she lost the natural beauty that once defined her. Instead of enhancing her look, the surgeries made her nearly unrecognizable, sparking widespread criticism and turning her transformation into a major topic of public debate. Lil Kim has been open about her struggles with insecurities and the unrealistic beauty standards imposed by the media. Her pursuit of perfection through cosmetic surgery has led some to speculate that she may have experienced body dysmorphia. Despite the widespread criticism, Lil Kim stands by her decisions without regret. However, her journey serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of obsessively altering one's natural features in pursuit of an ideal that may never be fully attainable. Beyond the controversy, Lil Kim was one of the first hip-hop artists to make her bold, distinctive appearance a signature part of her style, fearlessly expressing her strong personality through both music and public image. Despite the debates, she remains a fashion and music icon, continuing to maintain a successful career. Melanie Griffith, once the epitome of Hollywood beauty and charm, became a symbol of the industry's obsession with perfection. However, her journey has evolved into a cautionary tale about the dangers of chasing eternal youth through plastic surgery. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, under immense pressure from Hollywood's rigid beauty standards, Melanie underwent multiple procedures, including lip fillers, Botox, and facelifts. While these treatments initially gave her the youthful glow she sought, over time, they dramatically altered her appearance, leaving her nearly unrecognizable. Melanie Griffith's lips became unnaturally plump, and her skin was pulled so tightly that her once expressive face lost its natural movement, becoming stiff and almost unrecognizable. In 2017, she admitted that she hadn't fully realized the extent of her transformation until others pointed it out. Despite efforts to reverse the effects, much of the damage was irreversible, leaving her iconic beauty overshadowed by an artificial appearance. Her journey serves as a cautionary tale about Hollywood's dangerous obsession with youth, showing how the pursuit of perfection can strip away the very essence that made someone famous in the first place. Brigitte Nielsen, the Danish actress known for her roles in Red Sonja and Rocky IV, was once celebrated for her statuesque beauty and effortless charm. However, as she entered her 40s, the pressure to maintain youth in Hollywood led her to undergo a series of plastic surgeries that drastically altered her appearance. At 44, Brigitte appeared on From Old to New, a reality TV show documenting her dramatic transformation, which included facelifts, eyelid surgery, Botox, lip fillers, and liposuction. The facelift left her skin unnaturally tight, giving her an artificial look, while the eyelid surgery changed the shape of her expressive eyes, making them appear narrower and less natural. Now 61, Brigitte insists she is content with her appearance, but the surgeries have erased the distinctive features that once defined her beauty. What began as an attempt to turn back time ultimately stripped away the natural elegance that made her iconic. Brigitte Nielsen has always been open about her decision to undergo cosmetic surgery, acknowledging its role in maintaining the look she desires. She remains a bold presence in reality TV and public events, exuding confidence and a strong personality. Professionally, Brigitte has successfully maintained her place in entertainment, not only due to her talent, but also her distinctive image. Cosmetic surgery has significantly shaped both her appearance and her career evolution. However, her story serves as a cautionary tale about the unexpected consequences of chasing perfection. Instead of preserving the beauty that once defined her, the surgeries have altered her features so drastically that she now sees a face that barely resembles the one she was once known for. The stars once admired for their flawless looks and undeniable talent remind us that fame comes with a steep price. But the story doesn't end there. Hidden secrets, untold tragedies, and the dark side of the industry reveal a world far more twisted than fans ever imagined. Power struggles, betrayals, and shocking scandals have rocked even the most beloved icons. Stay tuned for our upcoming video, where we'll uncover the chilling truths behind the Hollywood dream, exposing fallen legends, heartbreaking downfalls, and secrets some stars hoped would remain buried. Because in Hollywood, nothing is ever as it seems, and the celebrities you idolize may be hiding more than you think.